Ford's new size Ranger pickup is the result of over 5 years and $600 million worth of research and product development designed to give compact truck buyers the best truck value for their money. In the Ranger Product Features video disc, we looked at who those buyers are and what they want in a small truck. As we'll see here, Ranger goes further than any other compact in meeting those needs. It gives you an impressive competitive edge at a time when compact pickups are becoming an increasingly important part of the total truck market. There are now over a dozen compact truck nameplates on the market, and that's bound to cause some confusion among buyers. But most of these trucks are not truly valid competitors for Ranger. Only 3 of them, Toyota, Datsun, and Chevy S10, have the production capacity to get a significant share of the market. In fact, these 4 makes alone will represent about 70% of the 1982 compact truck sales. In this program, we're going to concentrate on the volume competitors. Toyota, Datsun, and S10, as we discuss the Ranger's competitive advantages. But keep in mind that most of these advantages also apply to other compact competitors on the market as well. The key to Ranger's success is that it was designed to meet or exceed all the quality, durability, and reliability standards set for F-Series pickups. We also surveyed hundreds of import compact owners to learn how they would improve their pickup. The result? A new size truck that has many of the exclusive truck features which have made Ford the best-selling truck line in the world. Ranger's rugged ladder-type truck frame supports a body made with double-wall construction. None of the imports have this important feature, as we'll see in a moment. Ranger makes extensive use of high-strength, galvanized, and zinc-coated steel. Ranger's corrosion protection features are more comprehensive than any Ford pickup ever built. And its aerodynamics are the best in the history of Ford trucks as well. Ranger also incorporates another important Ford exclusive, twin I-beam independent front suspension. None of the import pickups have this feature, nor does Chevy's new S truck. In designing Ranger, extensive use was made of computer modeling techniques, such as finite element analysis and dynamic vehicle simulation. The design was then proven by actual driving on over 1.5 million miles of the toughest running conditions we could find. The same high standards and precision that went into Ranger's design also are evident in the manufacturing process. The Louisville assembly plant was completely overhauled, and the latest automated equipment was installed. A special program of employee involvement was initiated, which has resulted in hundreds of suggestions to improve Ranger's manufacturing quality even further. The point is that all of Ranger's careful design, development, and manufacturing have been aimed toward one overall goal, making Ranger the best compact truck on the road. Ranger has significant advantages versus competition everywhere you look. Here, inside the cab, for the comfort and convenience of the driver and passengers. And here, where Ranger's working capability exceeds all of its major competitors in capacity and cargo handling features. These advantages come from breeding. Ford's built a lot of bestsellers in the past, and we've put all of that expertise into Ranger. It's true that compact truck buyers today have many makes to choose from, and as a result tend to shop more before they buy. So it's important for you to not only know your own product, but also know how it stacks up against the competition. If you know the facts and can present them professionally to your customers, they're certain to understand that building a compact Ford pickup did not require any compromises. If anything, Ranger is a better truck than any we've ever put on the road in the past. Many compact pickup buyers are interested in a variety of commercial applications where the truck has to work for a living. For others, a compact pickup is their primary means of everyday transportation and a way to take part in special recreational activities. Until now, the best-selling compact pickup on the market has been the Toyota half-ton, followed closely by the Datsun Little Hustler. And make no mistake, these are both well-designed and well-made trucks. but neither one of these older design imports provides as much true work truck capability or as much room, comfort, and convenience as Ford's new Ranger. That gives Ranger impressive competitive advantages regardless of how your compact buyers intend to use their trucks. Let's take a look. The first point to remember when comparing Ranger to the imports is that Ranger's innovative design permits it to make the most of its compact dimensions. Using Toyota as an example, note that Ranger has a longer wheelbase in both short and long box versions, and that it has significantly wider front and rear treads. Also note that Ranger is longer, wider, and taller than Toyota. As we'll see, this helps give Ranger advantages in interior room and pickup box dimensions. Ranger also offers big truck features like the twin I-beam front suspension and double wall body construction, compared with the more car-like suspensions and single wall construction found in the import pickups. Ranger's more contemporary design also shows up in a host of smaller details as well. Up front, you can point to the characteristic Ford styling and the standard rectangular halogen headlights. Halogen headlights are not available on Toyota or Datsun standard pickups and are extra cost options on their higher series models. In addition to a standard maintenance-free battery, Ranger features standard P-metric radial ply tires and styled steel wheels. Radial tires and styled steel wheels are only available on high-series Toyota and Datsun pickups. Additionally, Toyota buyers can't get a maintenance-free battery at any price. For greater driver convenience, Ranger features a standard right-hand mirror, plus additional features like standard bright windshield moldings, fuel cap tether, front fender liners, and rear splash shields. Now, these features are either extra cost on Toyota and Datsun or not available at all. Despite Ranger's double wall construction, there's actually more room inside. In fact, Ranger has the roomiest front seating compartment of any compact pickup sold in North America. Ranger offers more room than the imports in every single dimension, giving it a total of 5.4 cubic feet more interior room than Toyota and 9.8 cubic feet more than Datsun. That's one reason why Ranger, with its standard bench seat, can seat up to 3 passengers, compared with the 2-passenger rating for both Toyota and Datsun. Ranger's bench seat also features 4-inch foam cushions and a flexilator spring design patterned after F-Series seats. Plus, it incorporates a folding back design for convenience when placing articles behind the seat. Toyota's heater and air conditioner designs used to be considered best in class, but Ranger's heater and optional air conditioning systems actually beat the Toyota in comfort tests performed in the snows of Upper Michigan and the deserts of Arizona. In heating the cab, Ranger's system performed 29% quicker than Toyota. And Ranger's air conditioning system cooled the cab 11% faster than Toyota. Plus, Ranger's standard ventilation system is a 4-vent power flow-through design which provides efficient air circulation even when the truck is stopped. Ranger's big truck features are evident everywhere you look. Inside, you'll find a high level of trim and attention to detail, with features like a standard dome light, an easy-to-read instrument panel made from a one-piece steel stamping, an inside fuse box for ease of service, a convenient inside hood release, plus push-button door locks with a keyless locking feature, a standard glove box, and a storage bin. You won't find all these important features on any compact competitor, domestic or import, but that's just the beginning. Ranger also has more optional trim levels and features to dress it up as well. Ranger has a total of 4 trim packages, including the base, mid-level XL, luxurious XLT, and sporty XLS models. Toyota only offers a base, deluxe, and SR5 model. Likewise, Datsun also offers only 3 levels on their standard cab model: the base, deluxe, and sport trim. Not only is this a more limited choice to begin with, But the most comparable Ranger trim levels generally offer a more comprehensive package content as well. For example, most of the highly touted Toyota SR5 details are also standard on the Ranger XLS. That's especially impressive when you consider that SR5 buyers have to pay a base price premium over $1,000 versus the XLS. But compact buyers are not just interested in good looks. Somewhere along the line, these trucks have to prove their worth in working situations. And this is where Ranger really stands out from the imports. Ranger offers buyers a choice of two box lengths, 6 and 7 foot. So do Toyota and Datsun. However, the true test of a truck's working capabilities lies in its payload. But you have to be careful here. Remember, Ranger is larger than the imports, with double wall construction and 3 passenger seating capacity. As a result, Ranger's standard payload rating is not as high as Toyota or Datsun. But Ranger offers an optional payload rating on both its short and long wheelbase models, giving it a maximum payload rating well over 200 pounds higher than the imports. They don't offer an optional payload rating on their standard trucks. For that, you have to go up to more expensive heavy-duty models. There are also a host of built-in Ranger cargo box advantages which add up quickly for buyers who expect to do more with their truck than just polish it on the weekends. To begin with, Ranger's unique tailgate design permits it to be opened with one hand. It is supported with plastic-covered cables that are less likely to bind than conventional strap designs. And the tailgate itself can be quickly and easily removed if desired. Ranger's all-welded double wall box construction features coved corners to help prevent corrosion and is similar to the F-Series box in design. As shown in this Ranger commercial, the double wall helps prevent dents on the inside from showing up outside. Toyota and Datsun boxes are bolted together. None of the imports feature coved corners, and all are single-wall designs. A dent on the inside can cause extensive damage to the exterior finish, which can result in expensive body repair. That's a strong indication that the import pickups were not really intended for tough work applications. And here's another Ranger exclusive. Built-in pockets for 2x6 supports, which permit Ranger to carry up to 500 pounds of 4x8 foot sheets of construction materials flat in the box. With Toyota and Datsun and all other compact competitors, you cannot lay 4x8 foot sheets flat because the wheel wells interfere. Ranger's box features built-in stake pockets to help secure bulky cargoes as well. This considerably extends Ranger's cargo handling flexibility. None of the imports offer this convenient big truck feature. Ranger even offers standard rope tie holes, which are built into the box. All these tough work truck cargo box features may not seem important for all your personal use buyers, but, like they say, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. The same is true when it comes to trailer towing. Ranger is rated to tow over 1,000 pounds more trailer weight than Toyota and Datsun. Additionally, Ranger offers a trailer towing package which includes extra cooling capacity, wiring harness, heavy-duty turn signals, and more. A trailer towing package is not available on import compact trucks. Ranger can also carry the cargo more miles on a tank of gas. When you compare standard engines and comparable 4-speed transmissions, you find that Ranger's aerodynamic design helps give it a 2 miles per gallon advantage in estimated MPG over Toyota and Datsun. On the highway, the difference is even greater. Ranger beats both Toyota and Datsun by 7 miles per gallon in fuel economy ratings. And since Ranger has a larger fuel tank, this gives it a considerably longer range between fill-ups. But the real advantage of Ranger's fuel economy appears in annual gas costs. At 15,000 highway miles per year and $1.45 per gallon, the average Ranger driver can save $122 in fuel cost over Toyota and Datsun. That translates into 84 free gallons of gas. Looking at it another way, for the same annual fuel costs, Ranger's estimated highway rating gives buyers over 3,200 more miles of driving, more than the distance from LA to Boston. And Ranger also offers buyers the choice of a 13-gallon auxiliary fuel tank, which nearly doubles its range. No such option is available on the imports. Toyota and Datsun do offer a diesel engine, but when you compare it with the 2-liter Ranger gas engine, these diesels have the base price premiums of over $1,100 and $975 respectively, which takes years to pay back in terms of fuel economy savings. Using Toyota as an example, with an average of 15,000 miles per year and $1.35 per gallon diesel fuel cost, it takes over 7 years to offset the diesel's higher initial cost, and that's not including the additional finance cost or maintenance. That brings up another important point. With all of Ranger's feature advantages and efficiency, buyers might expect to pay a hefty price premium compared with the imports. And price is one of the more important buyer considerations for compact trucks. But look again. Ranger is priced competitively with the imports, $9 under Toyota, and within $140 of Datsun. And finally, Ranger provides more total flexibility when it comes to options. We've already mentioned some of the important functional and trim options exclusive to Ranger, but there are many more, including heavy-duty electrical and suspension components, the security lock, and convenience groups, and individual options like the tilt steering wheel. And remember, it's not always easy for import buyers to find a truck with all the features they want, especially since many popular options are frequently restricted to higher trim levels on the imports. You can't get instrument gauges on the base imports, for example, or two-tone paint, and optional wheels. All these and more are only found on more expensive models. There was a time when import pickups had the feel to themselves, but now they must compete with Ford's new size Ranger. And in overall efficiency and functional work truck capability, in riding comfort and convenience, and in option flexibility, Ranger simply provides more truck value for the money. In many respects, Ford's new Ranger and Chevrolet's S10 pickups have much more in common than they share with the most popular import compacts. Now, this should be no surprise, since they were both designed to improve upon the many feature weaknesses of the imports. Both these contemporary new pickups feature ladder-type truck frames and double wall body construction. Both make extensive use of innovative design and manufacturing techniques. Both Ranger and S10 offer radial tires and maintenance-free batteries as standard equipment. And Ranger and S10 also have similar exterior dimensions in both 6- and 7-foot box lengths, and similar front and rear tread, although Ranger does have an advantage of a slightly smaller turning diameter. Nevertheless, as with the Ford and Chevy full-size truck comparison, there are some important differences between Ranger and S10. Differences which give Ranger distinct advantages for compact pickup buyers. For one thing, like its bigger F-Series brothers, Ranger incorporates a rugged twin I-beam independent front suspension for a big truck feel and computer-tuned suspension for a smooth ride. Twin I-beam independent front suspension is not available on S10 at any price. Ranger goes a step further in many of the standard features which relate to truck value. For example, S10 only offers standard seal beam headlights with halogen headlights available as an extra cost option, while Ranger provides standard halogen headlights, which cast a whiter, brighter beam than conventional lights with less power drain. Ranger also offers styled wheels with hub ornaments, while S10 comes with conventional wheels and hubcaps. Ranger even looks after the little details, like this fuel cap tether, which is standard on all models. S10 doesn't have this feature either, which means it's easier to forget to replace the cap when filling up. Inside, it's the same story. Ranger provides a storage bin and a dome light for added convenience. These features are either extra cost options on S10 or not available at all. In fact, overall, Ranger provides a higher level of standard interior trim than S10 all around. But that's just the beginning. Ranger's heater system features standard power flow-through ventilation through 4 instrument panel registers for more efficient air circulation. You can only get this feature on an S10 with the higher trim levels, and it's extra cost. Ranger also provides more interior room than S10, particularly in hip room, where passengers get nearly 5 more inches. And judge for yourself the space for passengers' feet in Ranger versus S10. In fact, Ranger provides more interior room for driver and passenger than any other small truck on the market. Many people may not believe Ranger is actually a compact when you get them inside the cab for a test drive. Yet, as impressive as Ranger's standard features are, the advantages over S10 get even better when you look at higher trim series. Like Ranger, Chevy's S10 provides a wider range of trim levels than the imports. On the surface, the two trucks seem to match up fairly well with a base trim, a mid-series, a luxury level, and a sporty model. But Ranger provides more comprehensive package content than the facing S10 level. Taking Ranger XLT against the S10 Tahoe as an example, you'll find they both provide a very elegant appearance. But there are many special details on XLT you won't find on the S10, including a 4-spoke steering wheel and wood-tone instrument panel applique inside and vent windows, large brushed aluminum tailgate applique, and dual accent paint stripes outside. Chevy does provide an instrument package with the Tahoe, but experience has shown this is more appropriate for sporty trims, and many buyers may not wish to pay extra for something they don't need. In any case, it's also available on the XLT as an option. Now, this brings up an important point about price. Ranger beats S10 in prices on both short and long wheelbase models, as well as in most of the higher trim comparisons. That adds even more to Ranger's value story. But despite Ranger's favorable price position, despite more room and comfort, and a higher level of standard interior and exterior features and trim, the final choice for many customers may come down to working capability. And here again, Ranger comes out on top. In fuel economy, both Ranger and S10 are ahead of the import competitors and pulling away. In another module of this program, we've shown what this can mean in terms of fuel cost for the average driver. Additionally, Ranger offers an optional 4-cylinder engine for buyers who want more power. With S10, buyers can only select an optional V6, which is retail priced at $215 over S10's standard engine. And don't forget to point out that Ranger, when equipped with a 4-cylinder engine, provides more payload than the S10, equipped with either 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder engine. But before we review Ranger's payload advantages, you may be surprised to learn that Chevy's S10, equipped with a V6, is base sticker priced only $85 less than an F100. And with the F100, buyers get a larger 3.8-liter V6 engine, which offers 36 more foot-pounds of torque at lower RPM than the S10's 2.8-liter V6. In terms of payload, F100's standard payload of 1,465 pounds beats S10's standard 1,000-pound payload by 465 pounds. The story gets even better when you consider F100's roominess advantages. Inside the cab, F100 offers more headroom and substantially more hip room and shoulder room. F100's pickup box dimensional advantages are clear-cut across the board in length, width, and depth. The point here is, if you have a prospect that is insistent on buying a truck with a 6-cylinder engine, sell the advantages of an F100 over S10. Looking again at Ranger, its advantages over the S10 in working capability are especially impressive when you compare pickup boxes. Ford was determined not to sacrifice cargo convenience and payload capacity in the design of Ranger, and this gives it some important advantages over S10. While both these trucks offer double-wall cargo box designs, Ranger also provides coved, easy-to-clean box corners, which help to maximize corrosion protection. And here's another Ranger exclusive: support pockets for 2x6 boards, which permit up to 500 pounds of 4x8-foot sheets of materials to be loaded flat in the box. S10 does not have this important feature, nor does any other compact. And finally, Ranger provides built-in stake pockets and rope tie holes to help secure bulky loads. Standard. Again, neither of these convenient features are found on the Chevy. But that's not all. Ultimately, the most important figure your customers may be interested in is the payload rating. Ranger carries more standard payload than S10 and has comparable optional payload as well. Add a wider list of exclusive options, including more audio packages and a security lock group, and you've got a total truck package the Chevy's S10 simply can't compete with. The bottom line for your compact comparison customers is simply this. If they're looking for high efficiency, maximum comfort, maximum convenience, and maximum work capabilities, Ranger is their truck.